From the nation's capital, Monrovia, good evening. A pleasant welcome to news today only on KMTV. The headline. Vice President Chief Dr. Joy Howard Taylor challenges Liberian children to remain focused and work hard in realizing their full potential. Sotema School Parents Teachers Association condemns beating of female students on campus. LMP discloses administrative action, including the dismissal and suspension of 4 of its officers. Those plus more for you. Keep watching. Those were the headlines now on the news in detail. The Parents Teachers Association of Sotema Christian School System has condemned and labeled unfortunate the flocking of a female student on campus. The student was alleged to have been beaten, that's 100 lashes, for misconduct by the suspended dean of student Solomon Joel Jr. Addressing the news conference on Sunday, Sotema PTA Special Committee described the act as an issue against students' leaders.
We, the parents and guardians of this noble institution, have come with a heavy heart and want to use this conduit to empathize or sympathize and express our deepest apology to Ms. Sawolo Cassell and her family for the inhumane act perpetrated against her. In this manner, with disdain, we condemn the beating of student Sawolo Cassell by Mr. Solomon Joel Jr. and want to appreciate the administration and the preparators for their prompt intervention by suspending Mr. Joel Jr. as Dean of Student Affairs. Not only the suspension by the administration, but we, the PTA, have taken key steps to avoid further occurrence. We therefore call on the public not to panic or get dismayed by this unfortunate situation, as this matter is being brought under control by both the administration of Sotema and the PTA. We as parents are very proud of the Sotema school system when it comes to the quality of education and Christian morals as a matter of reality. But like we said, this is unfortunate.
Vice President Chief Dr. Joy Howard Taylor has challenged Liberian children to remain focused and work hard in realizing their full potential. Speaking at the first annual commencement ceremony of the Liberian Youth Orchestra, VP Taylor encouraged the talented kids to build self-esteem and work hard in ensuring that Liberia become a better place. She urged them to strive for bigger goals and go beyond their current assignment in an effort to make the difference in society.
The truth is, life is difficult. But when you go beyond those 2 days, and because you say right now, just should have been like, I know nobody got hands on a solo, right? But I know it's solo in the first month. You know, the devil will just use that to make you step away and say, hey, but you just persevere just a little bit. Whatever you want will come to pass. So I want to encourage you tonight that music opens up your mind, though. It's not about the music that you play. It's about the processes that you have gone through. That you can never ever be the same. And that I know that as we move along and we grow and we develop, each of you tonight has a special destiny. And maybe in the next 20 years or the next 50 years, people will find themselves in many places as they grow and they develop and they change. Never lose the love of music. It is this spirit of the soul. And when you learn what you have learned on the different instruments, you can use those skills wherever you find yourself. So I pray that God will bless each of you, that He will open doors of opportunity for each of you beyond what you believe, beyond what your parents believe. Because again, you are indeed the new generation.
Also speaking at the ceremony was the founder of the school, Julie McGee, who committed her institution's goal of adding more value to Liberian children. Ms. McGee told the gathering that music education is vital to the future leaders because, according to her, it helps promote them work in unity, concentration, including discipline amongst Liberian children. The Liberia National Police has disclosed an administrative action to include dismissal and suspension against 4 of its officers. The decision against the officers, according to Deputy Police Inspector General for Administration, thus Sadatu Reeves, comes in a wake of illegal action demonstrated at the Kingsville Township in Margibi that led to several injuries and 1 death. Police Deputy Inspector General for Administration told reporters Monday that the police's recent action is against the normal code of duties of the LMP.
The justification provided by these 4 officers that they had to discharge live bullets in the danger is a complete contradiction of the Liberia National Police policies and international standards on the use of firearm by law enforcement officers. According to police best practice, if the subject officers reasonably believe that their lives were in danger, they should have put stop to the threat by shooting directly to the targets, which endangered their lives and the lives of others, in line with the use of force continuum. And the option to discharge live bullets in the air lacks necessity, reasonability, proportionality, and right judgment. The administration of the Liberian National Police has taken the following actions. The accused officers, Inspector Morris M. Dunn, ID number 0784, Sergeant Emmanuel S. Malikimu, ID number 0765, Patrolman Thompson W. Poblen, ID number 2680, and Patrolman Josephus M. Lewis, ID number 4537, are being appropriated this route, interdicted with 2/3 salary payment in accordance with Part 5, Section 22.91, letter H of the Liberia National Police Act of 2015, and turned over to the Crime Services Department for criminal investigation for discharging their firearms illegally, which resulted in the serious bodily injuries of 3 persons and the death of Abraham Tume. The injuries of 3 persons and the death of Abraham Tume, and subsequently leading of 3 persons and the death of Abraham Tume, and subsequently leading to the death of Abraham Tume at Dusa Hospital.
The Liberia National Police has also confirmed the arrest of 3 suspects believed to have been involved in a killing seems to be a ritualistic one, according to Police Inspector General. Thus, Deputy Police Inspector General for Administration, Sadatu Reeves, their arrest comes in the wake of their alleged involvement into the killing of 2 children, which their bodies were lately found by police after an investigation was launched.
The Liberia National Police has investigated, charged, and forwarded to court 2 suspects, Samuel Sion and P. Molba Yampakolo, circumstantially with murder. On June 3, 2019, suspects Francis Dennis, age 32, Joma Dolo, age 38, Amos Poloma, age 49, and P. Moba Yambankolo, age 65, were arrested in the Kingsville community following the discovery of the decomposed bodies of the missing children. During the police preliminary investigation, there were several allegations and accusations made by some residents of Kingsville Township, number 7. But these allegations and accusations of the involvement of suspect Francis Dennis, Joma Dolo, and Amos S. Poloma are yet to be established. It was revealed that 2 children identified as Thomas Cully and Elijah Poloma, residents of Kingsville Township, Montserrat County, was sent by their guardians, Benu Boyka, grandmother of Thomas Cully, and Game Daniels, mother of Elijah Poloma, to sell on Thursday, May 31, 2019, and Thursday, May 30, and Friday, May 31, respectively, but went missing and did not return home. The missing children case was reported to the Liberian National Police on June 3, 2019. After being informed of the missing children, the Liberian National Police launched a massive search for the missing children with the support of the Kingsville community and discovered their dead bodies on the outskirts of Kingsville Township, number 7, in a community called Over Corner. A 50-man coroner jury was set up to conduct inquest on the 2 victims' bodies and came up with findings of foul play in the death of the 2 kids.
This is a reminder that you are watching news today only on KMTV. This is a half-hour news presentation brought to you from News and Current Event Department of Creative Minds Television. I'm Zach Sherman, presenting stories we are following. Vice President Chief Dr. Joe Howard Taylor challenges Liberian children to remain focused and work hard in realizing their full potential. So Telma School Parents Teachers Association condemns beating of female student on campus. LMP discloses administrative action against 4 of its officers, to include dismissal and suspension. Keep watching. We are taking a short break. To be right back. Welcome back and thanks for rejoining us. The World Bank, in collaboration with the West African Power Pool, has ended a 2-day workshop aimed at highlighting issues of power purchase agreements and transmission service agreement contracts. The training held in Monrovia was geared toward deriving ideas and strategies for the supply and transportation of electricity for countries participating, including Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea. According to a representative of the project, Sekou Kamara, the project seeks to bring the regional bodies on board of stable electricity, which triggers economic boost, among others.
This set of 2 workshops have been organized by the World Bank and the WAP in an effort to support the countries of the CLSG, Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea, and the regional transmission company, Trustco, CLSG, at a critical moment of the project. In effect, if all goes well as planned, in some months from now, the CLSG regional power interconnector will actually become a reality. Major advances have been realized with respect to the first requirement of constructing a regional integrated network. Today, the CLSG interconnector will soon be complete, connecting 4 countries, and the broader regional interconnection system of the WAP will be fully interconnected in less than 5 years. The workshop also aimed to build technical, financial, legal capacity of the trading partners who will be engaged in preparing, negotiating, and implementing these commercial contracts.
Meanwhile, Liberia's Mines and Energy Minister has emphasized the need for more development in the energy sector. According to Minister Joshua Muri, Liberia lacks stable and sufficient electricity, which he noted has trickled down effect on the economy. The Mines and Energy Minister believes with such steps taken by World Bank and partners, when completed, will raise Liberia on the areas of graduating from darkness to light.
It is truly a transformational project that will change the lives of millions of ordinary citizens in the sub-region. Hence, we are truly grateful for all around this table who have expended much energy to ensure that the CLSG project is delivered on time. This transmission line and substations are being built, but we now need to set in stone the soft parts of the project, i.e. the PPA, the TSA, the OMT, and the modalities of managing the integration of our utilities with the CLSG Energy Interconnection Project. We take note of the fact that some of our utilities are still nascent in their development and also fragile. We must also look to the future, and CLSG is a critical first step. We need to look at what comes next. A strengthening of a second line, reinforcing of the network with a coastal line from San Pedro to Picano, the Tipoto Hydro Power Project, and the Via St. Paul Hydro Power Project will have significant impacts. All of these projects are pivotal towards achieving our vision of Liberia becoming a renewable energy hub with the capacity to export excess generation.
As part of the 172nd Independence Celebration, Liberia Crusaders for Peace, women, government officials, and other organizations have embarked on synchronizing ideas and making the historic day a remarkable one. This year, July 26th celebration is in honor of Liberian women for their contributions toward the developmental drives and helping restore peace and stability in the country. Speaking to KMTV News, LPC Executive Director Judy Andy said the program is expected to see over 35,000 women to fully participate as a means of showcasing to the world how women have been impactful on the country.
July 26th, we are celebrating our 172nd anniversary. Okay. It is our independence. But this year, independence is actually under the theme, together we are stronger. It means that we are resilient people. If we work together, we can develop our country. If we work together in peace, all of the challenges that we are faced with, we understand that we can move our country forward. And it also, around the global stage, we are celebrating women in Liberia and celebrating women on the global stage. And the women have done very well in Liberia. The gains that we've made with all of the milestones, we are moving Liberia forward. Excited with all the women and the youth and civil society organizations, different organizations, institutions that came together. We will celebrate this day We've started the mobilization already. Our mobilization strategy is moving forward. Our chairperson, which is the Minister of Gender, she's also pushing it from a different angle when women will be celebrated. Then we have other women on the committee. They have all spoken, and we're just trying to make sure that July 26th is successful. It's a peace and reconciliation concert. We're going to have the musicians, movie stars, cultural artists, mass dancers, performer, comedians, and we just want to turn that SKD upside down in peace.
Meanwhile, some women spoke to KMTV News about their impressions towards the celebration of the 172nd Independence celebration in Liberia.
So my impression is that we have a lot of young people at the table today joining the Crusaders of Peace, joining the government of Liberia, and other institutions to plan the Independence Day celebration, which is a concert. And I believe the concert will be quite inclusive.
All the women to attend that day. Okay. We want 35,000, above 35,000. We have 40,000. This is the women to do in that day.
My name is Maima Salif Kane.
Okay.
I'm from Fawi, Liberia, and also the working group of Women Peace and Security in West Africa and the Sahel. For me, I'm very excited about this program because this is the first time I've heard for 26 program to capture the issue of women peace and security and celebrating women and trying to get away with gender-based violence. So it's a very good thing, and I look forward to seeing more and more women involved with this initiative because it's about the women of Liberia.
My name is Rosalind Kutator.
Okay. And
from the Water Region of Liberia.
I'm
so excited for this meeting, especially the activity leading to the celebration of July 26th, in the sense that women will be celebrating themselves. We have celebrated other women out of this country, other women have celebrated Liberian women outside Liberia. But taking our own ownership to celebrate ourselves is very exciting.
This is Jemima Wolokoli, Deputy Minister for Small Business Administration and Ministry of Commerce. Well, we are trying to have the July 26th celebration, and mostly we're going to be celebrating women of Liberia. Well, my impression is that women have always been the key to every society. In Liberia, women have been left on the side for so long. So we have decided that we will take this celebration and celebrate. The president has decided that we should celebrate the women of Liberia. So we're working towards that, and we work along with our men in Liberia. And I can see that instead of 35,000 persons coming on board, we're going to be bringing more than 35,000, maybe 40,000 women going to show up. We're going to give them uniform. Maybe everybody might not just get uniform, but we're going to make sure that we hold on cohesively to be able to make the program a success.
The head of the traditional chiefs and elders in Nima County, Peter Ballon, is said to be in hot water after turning over the vote-rich county to ex-rebel leader, now Senator Prince Johnson. How and when did this happen? Our correspondent, Frankie Dolokui, is live on the line this evening. Frankie, are you there?
Good evening.
Can you now just bring us up to speed relative to the development?
Well, as you rightly said, over the weekend, chiefs and elders from Nima County, including women group, young people, they have gathered at the Ika Free Church here in Kanta to settle the long-standing dispute between Senator Prince Johnson, with that of Representative Larry Yonko of District number 8 and Representative Samuel Koga of District number 5. But this meeting ended in disarray.
It has also been reported that the elders of that land burned out. How did that happen? Or you can just give us an insight about that?
Well, as you rightly said, of Chief Peter Ballon, who is the head for the chief and elder in Nema County, he openly gave $200 to Senator Prince Johnson and 10 over the county to Senator Prince Johnson, which prompted this whole mediation for students to be angry, and the meeting ended in disarray. Because according to those chief and elder who have spoke with, they said they went for the meeting, and during the closed meeting, they all agreed that, even including Senator Prince Johnson, they agreed for Senator Prince Johnson to open the apology to the two representatives, including Representative Larry Dunkboy and Representative Samuel Koga. But contrary to the chief Peter Ballon presentation, he openly turned the county over to Senator Prince Johnson, and he said now what they discussed.
So quickly, can you just tell us, you've been there, you're observing a lot of things there. How has the response of Prince Johnson, Senator Prince Johnson, has been?
Well, the decision from Peter Ballon to turn the county over to Senator Prince Johnson has opened another debate in Nema County, where on the local radio station, people in social media or drinking sport, you see people are discussing it. They are condemning their chief for the decision he took to turn the county over to an individual or Senator Prince Johnson.
Okay, thank you very much for giving us a tape of what's unfolding there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Franklin Dolokui is our correspondent there in Nema County, who has been giving us update on issues in that part of the country. Next on news today is Anthony Kokoi with the world of sports.
Welcome to Sports with me, Anthony Kokoi. And of course, we begin with this development where Lescott FC have confirmed that Ashley Williams, as the goalkeeper, will depart the country for Austria, where he will be undergoing tryout with Austrian Bundesliga club Rapid Vienna. Rapid Vienna are the most successful club in the Austrian football league, having won 32 championship titles. According to the club's official website, goalkeeper Williams will depart for Ghana on Tuesday to attain his Austrian visa. Williams, who will be turning 19 on October 30 of this year, has proven to be one of the best players for the goalkeeping role since coming to the spotlight during the West Africa Football Union WAFU Under-20 tournament hosted in Liberia from April 14 to May 6 in 2018. And in other development, Liberia's FIFA badge referee Jerry Yeket continues to enjoy the confidence of the Confederation of African Football CAF after he was selected to serve as one of the match officials in the 2019 All-African Games in Rabat, Morocco. The All-African Games is a multi-sport contest geared towards advancing to top-class African sports and foster cultural exchange between member states of the African Union. More than 6,000 athletes are expected to compete in 26 sport disciplines during the continental event. The event will be held from August 19 to the 31st, 2019. In 2018, referee Yeke was among 11 referees provisionally banned by the Confederation of African Football following a release of a video by undercover Ghanaian journalist Anas Anas. He was also suspended from all football activities by the Liberia Football Referees Association pending investigation. But the FIFA badge referee was cleared of all corruption allegations after a thorough check by CAF disciplinary board. And finally, Bear Mountain and Freeport FC have both been promoted to the LFA First Division League after securing top position in the LFA Second Division Orange Sponsor National League. Freeport FC are currently in the third position with 52 points that's one game left to be played, while Bear Mountain are in the second position with 53 points with a game left to be played as well. Well, those were the latest from our Sports Center. For more sport news, you can visit our website. That's our exclusive sports website at www.kmtvsports.com. Better still, you can follow us on Instagram at KMTV Sports for more sports news. Until then, my name is Anthony Kokoi. Good night.
Thanks to my colleague Anthony Kokoi, who has always been here to give you happenings in the world of sports. Well, I know, folks, that's how we close up this edition of news today. I'm Zach Totemasheven, but before we go on, here once again, the headline. Vice President Chief Dr. Joe Howard Taylor challenges Liberian children to remain focused and work hard in realizing their full potential. So Terman School Parents Teachers Association condemns beating of female student on campus. Liberia National Police discloses administrative action, including the dismissal and suspension of 4 of its officers. Thanks for being there. Again, I'm Zach Sheman. Do have yourselves a wonderful Monday evening.